Okay.
Yes, thank you very much for this presentations. It's really helpful for us. I have a small questions for you about the investments committee. You mentioned that anyone, whether a local investor or abroad, who can apply on these committees. So what is the distinguish between these committees and the commercial code? Another question is the enforcement of these decisions. Is it really enforceable? Because we are facing a nightmare, actually, cases and for our investors in Egypt, and we want to know how we can, enforce such decisions, whether by the investments committees or the commercial codes. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your question. There is a difference between these committees are out of court. These are not inside the court system. These are mediation or negotiation committees who negotiate with the investor, reaching amicable compromise settlement, and it is enforceable. Upon being, if you can reach this settlement with the government, you will have a written settlement or a written contract, and this settlement will be approved by the Prime Minister, and once it is approved by the Prime Minister, it is enforceable by the law. It is enforceable, yes. And definitely it is flexible, more flexible, quicker than the commercial courts. If you have, is your disputes with the Egyptian government or investor-investor disputes? Yes, so it would be in the administrative court, which still take time. And you don't have this flexibility. These committees can reach compromise. So you can, reaching compromise means that you have to have some concession, the government has to have some concession until you reach a compromise, and then you can have a settlement or a new contract, new terms, which is not available in the court.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fatma. You have mentioned that 300 cases are decided per day per a judge. How it would be possible 300 cases, that is only for seeking adjournments, they are fixing their cases, or they are deciding and issuing the orders of that cases? This is my question. About 300 cases per judge per day.
Yes.
This is a very important question.
Yes, yes. The usual or the typical court session would start from 9 o'clock in the morning and may last until 10 p.m. And the judge in this session do not hear or do not have hearing. They only, sometimes they read some papers, they issue decisions which are already prepared before the hearing. So yes, it is 300 sometimes. This is the typical actually number of hearings or cases that can be decided in a day.
Would you think a person has the capacity of 300 cases to write the decision?
Yeah, that's
this is my question.
yeah. Because it's not hearing. They are not trial hearing. They do not have these trial you see in the television.
Okay,
it's only reading.
They are only fixing 300 cases
or hearing
and seeking the adjournments and
exactly, or asking
okay,
the claim. Yeah.
Many administrative decisions by the Egyptian judges taken, not critical decision in the same hearing. Yeah. He may delay, he may like this. Yes, not in the same time. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have a question, just I have a small comment. I'm a litigator lawyer for more than 20 years. And during my practicing in the what I saw, which is regarding the arbitration, in many cases it was just a waste of money and time. Why I'm saying that? Because the arbitrators here, what they are doing, there is a foreign arbitrators that are working at the cases which is related to UAE law, without having a consultation from a local lawyer, and soon they will get the arbitrator award and go to the court for the enforcing. They will face a big problem, and the local lawyer will suffer and struggle to take that arbitral to the safe land. And mostly, they will fail to do that because of the arbitrator. He didn't take in his consideration that there is a privacy or there is a different understanding for the local law, and he don't want to consult the local laws. I don't know why, because some of them they are putting on their mind they are an expert on the local law as well as their law. So that's my small comment. And I think if it goes like that, it will not we will not reach to a good arbitration award. So if the out counsel and the in counsel were together side to side, I think only that time they will reach to a very good arbitral award. Thank you.
I completely agree with you. We are now facing an arbitration decision that was issued under the ICC rules in Paris, and it is against the government. And according to Egyptian law, in order for the arbitration agreement or arbitration clause to be enforceable against the government, the relevant minister should have been approved it in advance. And now we have a decision which cannot be enforced in Egypt due to this specific procedural defect, which if they have consulted a local advisor before going to arbitration, we would have told him that you are facing a great risk of not being able to enforce the judgment in Egypt. Yes, I completely agree.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, I think we can proceed with the memento. Thank you.
Thank you, Virginia, and all the speakers for such a nice presentation.